back-to-back Premier League matches with the same starting 11. William Caballero, an automatic choice with Bravo injured. And central defenders Vincent Kompany and Nicolas Otamendi both scored in the 5-0 rout of Crystal Palace, from which the City manager has left the side undisturbed. Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva are the only two players starting who also began the defeat of the King Power. There was something of a watershed moment for City. Now that Gabriel Jesus is fit again and firing on all cylinders, it's a good enough reason to leave the strike force as it was for the win over Palace. Leicester have made two changes for Kasper Schmeichel's return to his former club. Last week, a former Leicester player moved from the left to the centre of defence with disastrous consequences for Palace. Today, Leicester do likewise, with Christian Fuchs slotting in for the injured Robert Huth and Ben Chilwell coming in on the left side. Danny Drinkwater's absence with a thigh injury makes way for Andy King's return to the first team alongside Wilfred Ndidi. Jamie Vardy's season showed its first sign of flickering to life when he got the only hat-trick of his senior career against City in the 4-2 home win. Sergio Aguero's return to fitness isn't enough to earn him an automatic return to the first team. Polish duo Marcin Wasilewski and Bartosz Kapuszka are both among the 18 on duty for Leicester.
But they have shown very good form in the last couple of months, and Leicester getting us underway. Sane to play this one in. And that was Fernandinho arriving. Close.
Was a wonderful corner in by Sane. Simpson's just asking the question whether he got pulled back. There was an initial slight tug of the shirt, I think, but far too much time and space for Fernandinho.
Towards Jesus, the covering was good back there. Well,
right behind a makeshift defence.
Okazaki trying to get the ball in behind for Vardy. Nobody's catch. Okay. Here's De Bruyne to play it in. Oh, Jesus attacking the near post. Couldn't quite. Defending for Manchester City to do here. Ndidi! Well, what was that? 4 yards out, and he couldn't control the header.
I don't know whether Vincent Kompany gets a little nick. No, he doesn't. I thought he had a little nick, which might have taken it off Ndidi's head, but...
Broken up by Yaya Touré and slotted through by Jesus. Trying to force the issue early for Sterling.
Oh, that's a brilliant piece of anticipation, though, from Kasper Schmeichel. Look how high he is up the field here. He knows exactly.
Otamendi's header. Silva pulls it back. Sané! And Chilwell turns it behind for safety first, but City playing so well in tight areas then.
It's a perfect example of the anticipation of David Silva. He expects this header to be won. He's on the move. He's moving forward onto the ball. And that's why...
Silva seeking out Clichy. Jesus waiting in the middle, but it's behind him, and Sterling gets the deflection in the corner.
Oh, Leicester just lost their shape. Mara's got dragged infield. That's why Clichy has so much space to break forward from left back.
De Bruyne going for the long-range hit, and Schmeichel. Sterling has breezed past Chilwell, and it's Clichy. And the effort in the end from Sané. Clichy seemed to have no confidence at all about striking himself. Silva! Well, it didn't look the cleanest of connections, but it was enough to take it past Schmeichel. But the Leicester players protesting, they don't feel it should count. And it's Fernandinho. And they're looking for a penalty there, but Bobby Madley felt nothing untoward from Christian Fuchs' challenge. Silva, Sané, Benaloan dives in, and the referee has no doubt this time, points to the spot.
Right, it looks a clear penalty, but David Silva at the heart of everything that's good about City. The way he plays the game, the ball is at his feet, but he's got his head up. He's always looking for where to play the ball. Lays it into the path of Sané. And that is a really clumsy challenge from Benaloan.
2-0. Jesus, as cool as you like.
Oh, well, Schmeichel's dancing around on his goal line. Jesus never took his eyes off the ball, never looked like missing. It did look like Touré wanted to take this penalty on his birthday. Jesus had other ideas. Really composed finish.
Albrighton's ball in, and what a finish from Okazaki, and Leicester are right back in it as he powers them into that position.
Well, the comeback is on. It's a brilliant finish, but Vincent Kompany here tries to get to a ball that he's never going to reach. He maybe should be appreciating where Okazaki is. As the cross comes in, Kompany tries to get to the ball, gets underneath it. And that's why Okazaki is in behind him. There's a slip from Otamendi as well. Great ball in from Albrighton, but what a finish from Okazaki.
So they're pulling it across for Raheem Sterling. Vardy trying to stretch that City defence. Clichy coming back at him. Oh, attempt for Albrighton, and a cleaner strike then, and Leicester could have been level.
Oh, City are all over the place defensively. Great pick from Vardy.
Raheem Sterling, and making good progress. And he had to keep it. He realised that Vardy would have been offside, and Kompany for making the challenge on Chilwell gets the first yellow card of the day.
Oh, really positive work from Chilwell. It's not the opening 10 minutes of the second half that Pep Guardiola would have expected.
Silva has plenty of options, including Leroy Sané, if he can pull it back.
The Wars took a cross, full in the face. It's the elbow. It's not a swinging elbow, it's a raised elbow by Fernandinho. Not saying there's any malice in it, but very, very painful.
Helped on to Raheem Sterling, who could be in here. The angle was... Defence on him, worth the booking. Clean header clear. This is Mahrez. Oh, he's gone down in the area from Clichy's challenge. It is a penalty. And Clichy will be kicking himself for that. And Leicester have come back from 2-0 down. Or have they? Maybe it struck his standing foot. It looks that way from what the referee's indicating to him, that it got 2 touches on its way through and it won't count.
Well, he actually slips Mahrez as he addresses the ball.
And Sergio Aguero is on, so Zabaleta, another one of those like Clichy. Well, that has got history in it, Albrighton and Fernandinho. I think that goes back to the swelling on Albrighton's eye.
Yeah, it's all about payback and opportunity.
Riyad Mahrez sliding it through for Simpson. Vardy!
It's a very difficult chance for Jamie Vardy. He's well past the near post, trying to flick this goalwards. For England against Germany. It's very effective, sitting a bit deeper. Had a real influence, controlled the game pretty well, has allowed then Silva and
Viola, but a yellow card for Silva. Could be another shield your eyes moment for City fans, because who should have gone forward for this but Kasper Schmeichel, whose father was a goal-scoring goalkeeper. Can he follow the family tradition here against his old club? It's all down to the delivery of Mahrez. And Caballero relieved to get hands to that. Chilwell trying to keep the pressure up. Damari Gray looking for a way through, and with the goal unguarded, can City break? Kompany looks for Navas, who is being directed towards the corner by Guardiola, but seems to be a little more ambitious than that. Schmeichel has got back now. Chilwell has lost out to Sané and is not getting the free kick. Aguero's free if he sees him, but he's gone alone instead. And as the ball breaks back, Aguero will be furious there that he wasn't picked out, especially if Leicester make them pay. Mahrez, there is the full-time whistle. Manchester City have got the victory that takes them a significant step towards nailing down a place at Europe's top table. It would have been different had Riyad Mahrez converted his penalty legally rather than the 2 touches for which it was ruled out, allowing City their victory thanks to the goals of Silva and Jesus. And despite the effort from Okazaki, which gave Leicester hope, but hope that in the end they were unable to build upon. So it is a victory that takes